Well, good morning. We are way too early to head to work, but we like to be out of our spots on, a nice early time. We had a good sleep. It actually got down to like 26 degrees last night. It's really nice when it gets cold. It's colder like that. I can sleep so much better. Sorry about like the last two videos. I know they've completely sucked. But it's just, that's the daily van life. I mean, you get up, you go to work, you come home, figure out what you're going to cook, right? It's not all bells and whistles, and everybody's not going to be a YouTube millionaire, I guarantee it. So, today, we're going to finish up work today, and then we're getting out of Dodge. I don't know how long I'm going to stay in the woods. I'm trying to make that decision. But let's get out of here. I'm going to go fill up the diesel. That's all we have to do today. Everything else is done. So as soon as we're out of work, we are booming it on the highway. So, okay, I'm going to head to work. One guy a little bit behind me tonight. Other than that, there's nobody on this stretch. That's not bad. I mean, and that guy gave me plenty of room. He's like a quarter mile back. That's a good thing. All right, let's head to work. Get this day started. See you guys on the flip side. Well, all right, we are out of work. I just jumped on the highway and we are getting the heck out of Dodge. Hopefully we can get there while it's still light. I'm pretty sure we can. I want to stop by and get some adhesive for those window coverings I talked about. Know if there's anywhere on the way. I don't want to drive much out of the way. It's not in the mood. If it doesn't get done, it's not that big of a deal. I can do them in town. May run the wiring tomorrow for that other USB plug outlet I have. I have to look and see if I have the right. No, I don't. I don't have the right size connectors for stuff. Oh, I don't know. We'll figure something out. But all right, I'm going to drive out there, get to a spot, get set up, and we will talk to you from in front of the fire. Well, all right, everybody. We are camped up. Well, I stopped at the Lowe's, and I just bought a bunch of wire. I hit the little button several times, kept going over the loudspeaker. Some dimwit needs help. Nobody showed up. What I really wanted was locked up behind the gates. And obviously, if it's locked up, nobody shows up. How are you going to sell it? Well, I end up seeing the 14 and 16 gauge, and I thought, you know what? I'll buy a bunch of that. It's a lot more than I need, but at least I have stuff. And I bought some connectors, and I bought some adhesive spray to try to fix the window coverings in the front. One thing with the window coverings in the front, they get moved a lot, obviously, every night. I'm thinking about, since I have all the my mind just went blank. Chopsticks. I'm thinking about actually putting some chopsticks in there in a different little pattern to make them a little more stiff when I re-adhere the carpet to the Reflectix. I still need to get some trim around the outside. I wish I could find a seamstress shop that would do it for me, but I haven't really looked as well anymore since the last one shot me down. But tomorrow we're going to try to get those window coverings a little better. We're going to at least put the other charging port in. Not exactly sure where I want to put it, but I want to get the other fuse block wired up. I may move the other 12-volt cigarette plug adapter somewhere else because I don't need it in the back of the van. That was a backup for the Blue Eddy. Blue Eddy is gone. Sold that to a nice gentleman. I may move that one to the new fuse block. Not sure yet, because I'm just not sure when I'm going to plug into it. But we're going to do some electrical tomorrow. At least get that fuse block wired in. Get the charging port so I can charge all my things and not have to unplug one to plug another one in. You know what I mean? That's a hassle. And I've got the other one. Why not wire it up? So we got to do that tomorrow. Well, not have to, but we want to. But, excuse me. I'm going to try to do at least one project every time on my days off, if I have time. And I want to get some 12-volt fans that I can just mount in the garage. I have to order them from Amazon. But right now I have 2 rechargeable, and I, charge them every day, plug them in, put them back where I want them. That's kind of a pain in the bum. So I want to put those, 2 in the garage so I don't have to do that, and they're just hardwired in. Put a switch somewhere, turn it on, be good and done with it. That'll help with the heating and the cooling in the winter, summer. But, every day we're always building or adjusting or changing the way the van is. That's the way it works in van life, I had that bench there, and I thought that was a great idea. I am so happy I got rid of that bench. That microwave pantry has made me so happy this week. It just makes the whole place feel more homey now. I don't know really why, but it really does, and I enjoy it. But we'll decide where we want to put that other charging port. I don't know if I want to put it under, next to, away from, or somewhere different. I'll just look around tomorrow, and you guys will be following around. But we'll see what we get into tomorrow and how far we get. It's supposed to be cool, but nice, sunny, so that's nice. It always says it's getting down to 28 tonight. I highly doubt that. I think it's going to get a lot cooler, which is great. Because right now it's like 35 and it's like 7:30. It's only supposed to get down to 29 or 30 out here tonight. I think it's going to get down to low 20s, which I'll be real happy about. I can leave the heater on, just maybe crack the vent instead of having to run the exhaust vent all night. But it's so nice to be back in the woods, enjoying a little fire, talking to you guys and gals. Now, I came back in today and I see that car SUV. It's still into the, excuse me, the shooting range. So I know it went through a weekend. I didn't see any movement around it again, no light around it. Like I said the other day, I could see right through the windows as I left the other morning. And normally if somebody's sleeping in a car, they at least put, minimal. Normally they put some like towels up or something to block out the sun while they're trying to sleep or whatnot. And there's nothing in that. I'm not one to go pry. I may walk a little down there tomorrow just to kind of peek. But that's where people normally go shooting. So I'm thinking over the weekend, somebody would have come by and gone like, first off, you're parked in the shooting range. And if it was like a dumped car, if somebody stole it, maybe they would have called the cops. I had the sheriff stop by to check me out a couple weeks ago, just to see if I was okay. So I'm sure they would have seen that car. So I don't know. But I'm not one to go be too nosy. Excuse me. Nosy. I don't know, couldn't spit that out. And I want to give people their space. It's not my business, whatever they're, and nothing personal. I wouldn't want to be the one to find a dead body. I would not want to find that. You know, I know somebody's going to give me a comment that somebody could be hurt in there. Well, it's been a lot of days, and the sheriff drives down the road. So, you know, I understand where that thought would be coming from, and I could understand that, but I don't think I'm going to go and invade somebody's area if they're in there and they're not, you know, like I said, covering their windows, whatever. But let's get rid of that. That's not a happy thought. Again, hopefully it's not some stolen car somebody dumped. Who knows? Maybe somebody's just coming and going. I don't know. But anyways, it's a beautiful night. I'm happy to be back in the woods. We're going to do some more work on the van tomorrow. Like always, it's never done. I don't think a van is ever completed. You know, I watched a build video. Well, somebody's thinking about building a video. Or, man, I'm tongue-tied today. Excuse me. Bought a big van, has lived in a van for years, and is planning a build. And they've gone back and forth about thoughts. And they thought about doing like a bench next to the bed. And I did message. I don't message on YouTube because I have so much to do already. But I messaged them. I said, you know what? I put a bench next to my bed thinking, you know, hey, somebody else may want to sit there or I may want to sit there. I turned it into a microwave pantry and I'm so much happier. It's my space. I'm going to use it for me. Forget about everybody else. But all right, tomorrow we're going to get some work done. Going to enjoy the camp. Have a beautiful day. I wish I could stay 2 full days, but I have too much to do the next day. Things happen. I did get my federal tax refund, so the coffer is going up higher. Do I want to buy some more stuff or just keep building my coffer? Like I said, I want to get those springs done, and when I go into town the day after tomorrow, I know where a suspension place I think is, so I'll probably swing by there and talk to them, and that's the first thing I think I want to do. So, all right, guys and gals, thank you for watching, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. That's all I have for you tonight. I'm going to sit here and relax in front of my beautiful little solo stove fire for a little while, go to sleep. I got a bunch of stuff I want to do on the internet world in the morning early. I'll wake up. It'll give me some time to do it, and then I can maybe lay back down and enjoy some rest before we get out and start the day. So, all right, you guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are, and we'll see you tomorrow for the next, I guess, upgrade in Jellybean's van. So, see you tomorrow.